Hey, Brad. You guys have obviously played Cam and the Flyers twice in Philly, so I'm sure the oddity is starting to wear off a little bit seeing him in the uniform. But here might be a little different. He's going to get quite a ovation, I think, tonight. Just from your perspective, being his coach here for so long, what did he mean to this place on and off the ice?
Well, I go way back to Springfield with him. He came right out of college. I got him right away, so I got to see right away that there was a special player inside a small package. He wasn't a big guy, but I vividly remember this doing drills, just kind of low plays around the net, and we'd be hacking and whack a little bit, and how strong he was on a stick around the net, and he could dart. He had a good release, and you could tell that there was something there. So it goes way back as far as that, for 12 years ago for me. So as far as what he meant here for the organization, I think he was completely invested. A guy that he hasn't been shy about what he feels about Columbus. He loves it here. He's looking to probably make it home. And I think he's going to get appreciated from the fans. I think he's given a lot back to the community. He gave it on the ice. He was a tremendous player for the Blue Jackets. There's no question.
Shifting to your team on the ice, you got some guys who are out, obviously still, Jenner, Texier, those kind of important guys. But this last stretch, you look at the power play, and Danforth in the middle, it looks like on that second unit, Sillinger, rookie, getting a chance. How important is this to get some of those opportunities for some of these guys to show what they can do in those important roles?
Yeah, I think we've been saying all year about opportunity, right? And some guys were hurt. We made a move at the deadline, which opens up a power play spot also. And so it's guys, Chinnikov's out also. We didn't talk about him. And, yeah, I think everybody says they can do it, right? They're all excited and they want on it. And now you get your chance. So sometimes that chance is 1 game, it's 3 games, it's 5 games. Hopefully you've prepared for that opportunity and you get to showcase yourself a bit. But it will be earned. And nobody just gets to go in there because of a feel-good story because they're young. And they've put a lot of games in here this year. Like a guy like Danforth, he's earned it. He's a guy who's played the middle position in the power play overseas, and he's fought his way. We've talked about him a lot, how he's been contributing offensively, and so I want to get a look at him there also.
Kind of on the same vein with Emil Bemstrom, a guy he's getting some offensive opportunities now, moving up the lineup a little bit. Obviously had some goals, but I even think of that play he made in Philly, kind of the top of the circle, just lets go one-timer. There was no hesitation. Just looks more confident. Are you starting to see his game come along as he's maybe building that confidence here late in the season?
Yeah, I think it's coming. I think, success helps when you're scoring. And the games where he scored early, you can see he's got his legs. So, hopefully that continues for him. Again, he's playing where he's playing because I feel like he's been playing better, and he's earned that right. And so I've been able to shuffle around the lines and maybe get some balance here a little bit. So, I'll be watching him every game. And there's a good package there. When he's got confidence, he's got a great shot, great release. He's got a great engine. He can skate. So, the confidence is a funny thing. When you got it, things seem to happen very smoothly and instinctively. And when you don't have it, it's like everything's happened slow. You process slow, your legs stop moving, all those things. So I'm hoping that he can play with confidence down the stretch so we can get a good look at him.
Yeah. Any lineup changes?
Not tonight.
Brad, Philly threw 49 shots at Elvis the other night. How concerned were you by that number, and what do you adjust tonight to maybe lower those attempts?
Well, the first period, they threw a lot at the net. There wasn't, as far as chances, we were right even after one. The second period I hated. I thought our poor gaps, we had no energy or we weren't closing anything out, and that got away from us for sure. I think they had 9 or 10 chances to our 3 or 4. So I kind of expected a dip. I basically played 3 lines the night before against Boston, and it was a pretty high energy game. You saw it was a physical game. They're rested, so there are those factors that go into it, and you could see we were a little bit looked depleted for me. So our fourth line brought some energy for us, obviously getting the goals, and I'm expecting tonight to have a whole lot more energy, and I think that'll help what your original question was, to hopefully take away some of the volume of shots on Elvis.
It's less of an adjustment and more of just being able to be more on your toes, I guess.
Yeah, we were way too passive in that game. The third period, I thought we caught ourselves. We got back to playing a little bit of a better brand of hockey, but yeah, we got to get on our toes and hopefully own the puck a little bit better, get our nose over it, and when they have it, make sure we're harder at it.
And I know it's early, but just your first impression of Carson and getting a goal in his second game, what's it like to see him on the ice, and how has he contributed so far?
Yeah, it's still early. I mean, the first game he didn't get a whole lot of ice time just due to the situation of the game. I talked to that line. I told them they're going to get some ice time the second game because we had to, but they started great. As far as his game, he's got to be a high-energy player, and I think he's shown that. I think he's, I want that physicality from him. He's a strong kid. I don't think he should be shy and to mix it up and make sure he's getting his nose over the puck and be hard in the hard areas there, competitive. So from what I've seen in probably under 13 minutes of ice time so far, the two games, I think he's done a good job.
You obviously said that Elvis is going to be soaking up the starts here. How have you thought that he's handled it so far? It looks like is he getting into a rhythm, does it look like to you?
Yeah, I like his last few starts for sure. I think, in these games, you want your goalie to give you a chance, and we needed that. We needed that in Philly, there's no question, especially through the second period where they were coming in and we didn't have much answer for it. We were out of gas, and, those are the games you need your goalie to keep you in it, and he did. It allowed us to gather ourselves. Instead of being down a goal or two going third, you're even, so it's been good. And again, he's going to learn to play tired here. He's going to learn to play, on the back-to-backs, 3 and 4s. Like I said, I keep saying this, but hopefully we're in the situation next year, we're right there, either just in or just out, and we're fighting, and these games mean something. So you can't replicate the magnitude of the game because that's our situation. But as far as the workload, we can do it. And I believe our leadership, how we're approaching this right now, they see the importance in these games, and they want to win. They're a very frustrated group going, before that, and not getting some of the wins and putting some good effort. So you could tell on the bench after we won, they're a pretty excited group. Winning never gets old, I can tell you that right now. So we plan on, putting our best foot forward every night here and trying to compete to win.
Do you have any kind of updates on the 3 guys who are out, Shinnikov, Texier, and Jenner?
Boone still week to week, as far as I know. I got to get an update from there. Who do we got? We got Tex. Yeah, still away on family. And the last one was Shinnikov. Yeah, we're still day-to-day with him.
Are we at a point where, it's getting kind of late in the season where you start thinking maybe those guys might not come back? 2 of them anyway, Shinnikov maybe day-to-day?
I'll just go day-to-day, week to week. We'll see how it goes. We're winding down. I know where we're at in the schedule, so we'll see how it goes, and if we feel like we need to do that, we'll do that.